sitting up here at the sugar shack, and it is coming down. But me and old Dan are all right, eh, buddy? Yeah, we're just gonna sit here and watch the rain. Yeah. There's a little crash of thunder off in the distance, and Dan wasn't a huge fan of it, but I'm enjoying myself. Rain slowed down a little bit. Dan left some toys in the mud. He's now saving them from the thunder. Good job, Dan. Did you get them? Good work, buddy. Holy. So, where did all the snow go? Like yesterday, we had a foot of snow still. And overnight it rained, and it's literally about 14 degrees Celsius right now. And the tractor yard is flooded. Me and old Dan wanted to come have a look. We were cooped up in the house all day because it's been raining all day. It's the afternoon now. So, yeah, really, eh, buddy? So we broke out the old Bronco, taking it for its maiden voyage of the year, which I'm glad to get it going. It didn't take much to fire up. I should have taken a video of it, but I wasn't planning on taking a video at all. But, yeah, anyways, like that field over there, that's where I had the half track sunk a week or so ago. And I was just dragging some logs that we couldn't see in the snow to the sugar shack, and, well, there's the log pile now. And, yeah.
Where's that coming from?
Where's it coming from? All the rain and snow that melted, buddy.
Yeah, but what's that log right there?
Oh, that log?
Yeah.
Well, I skidded it out of the woods.
Why?
So we could burn at the sugar shack. Dan is in his why phase and what for phase.
Why are decorations in here?
Those are left over on the sleigh from when we did our Christmas sleigh ride, buddy. We should pick those up before they blow all over the field, but we will get to that in shortly, actually. We'll pick that up. Regardless, we're just doing a little bit of touring in the Bronco today. You're right, buddy. We don't like to litter, do we? All right, let's pick that stuff up. All right, got all the stuff picked up. My good helper Danny here, just gonna throw it in the garbage can. I keep a couple garbage cans here from when we're working on stuff. Can you get it in there, buddy? Good work, Daniel. That was very good of you to know that we should pick that up. How are we gonna get in the mud? That's why we have the Bronco, buddy. That's why we parked up there, so we wouldn't have to walk through all this water. But let's go take a look around. Woo! Little barnyards, all soft and muddy. Yeah, dear, we're gonna go soon, buddy. We got a message saying dinner time's coming, so we gotta get going soon. And now Dan's all excited. Yeah, whole barnyard's all flooded. We'll go that way though. There. Oh, can't really tell on camera, but the defrost doesn't work too fantastically in this old girl, so that's a bit of a pain, but it's alright, we're surviving. I do have a squeegee there for if I need to. Dan found some keychains, that's fun. sugar shack here. Hey, buddy? Yeah. Yeah. Quite muddy here. Well, we gotta head up out of here, buddy, so we can go at it's dinner time. Yeah, we're gonna go there for dinner. That's right, buddy. We're gonna get going here now. I might come back and do some more driving a little later on, explore the rest of how much the water's come up in the property. Maybe I'll go take a look at the swamp. But anyways, see if I can make it up this hill all right. Beautiful. Anyways, I'll be back. Well, it's actually a couple of days later now, and it's drizzling again. We did have a beautiful day of sun yesterday, so I was out working in that, but this pond over here didn't last very long that Dan was splashing around in, because it just disappears in the cracks of the rock here as soon as it dries up a little bit, or we get a little bit of dry weather. So that's fine for me, because I don't need a great big pond here where I park the tractors. But let's have a little tour and see what's going on with the rest of the property. Yep, this swamp crossing is pretty flooded up. I was gonna walk over there and take a look around, but I am sinking in the slop and I don't have rubbers. So anyways, you can see how that's flooded up. Given how I got stuck in there last year, the last time I tried to cross with the old girl, I'm not gonna try it this time. So I know I'll get stuck. So anyways, I'm gonna back out of here and we'll go take a look around at the other trails. the pond is quite high too. Out over there, where I like to test the tractors and stuff, when it gets nice and sloppy and it's still sort of a pond over there, like the half track and the crawlover and such, it is just flooded too. I don't think I'd be getting through it with anything. But yeah, lots of water, because that snow all melted basically overnight. It was ridiculous. Well, all right. Not bad waking the old girl up. Running good so far. All because my little boy looked at me and said, "Daddy, can we go for a Bronco ride?" And that warmed my heart. But yeah, anyways, that was fun. I'm sure you'll see this lots more as usual. But anyways, guys, as usual, thanks for watching.